What's going on, gang? I hope you're having a beautiful day. I'm out for my first wellness walk of the day, getting a little sun on the body, getting a little movement in. So how do you start? How do you start making changes that will make a monumental difference in your life? That's the question I've received over the last couple of days based on the other videos that I've done, the podcast from last week. And here's the bottom line. Start where you are, not where I am or where somebody else is or where your favorite Instagram guru is. Start where you are. And the simplest things to do, guys, are increase your movement. And what I mean by that is if you're not moving at all, this outside walk, this wellness walk, will be a game changer for you. If you're doing one walk a day, make it 2 walks a day. Add 5 minutes to your first walk. There's so many ways to improve incrementally without making yourself crazy, without doing things that are seemingly too challenging for you. Let's talk about the food aspect. Here's something that I've done starting on April 1st. I realized that I was consuming unnecessary calories. And what I mean by that is I was eating when I wasn't hungry. And of course, I'm human too. I do the very same things that you guys do. So I realized that I was having a protein bar a day and I was eating a coconut-based yogurt every single day. Those two things combined were about 500 calories. And I realized I wasn't even hungry. I really didn't even need those things. And so what I made the decision to do is as of April 1st, I just chopped both of those out of my life. No more unnecessary snacking, no more unnecessary calorie ingestion. And so since April 1st, I think today's like the 9th, 9 days in, I've dropped 500 calories per day from my intake. That's exponentially going to stack upon itself. And by the end of the month, I'm going to be so much better. I'm going to be in so much better shape. I'm going to be in so much better shape metabolically and nutritionally just by not unnecessarily consuming foods that I don't need to consume. So do a simple little analysis. Like, what are you eating? What are you consuming that's really unnecessary? For me, it was those two things. And here's the bottom line. If you're eating nutritious, healthy, nutrient-rich foods, right? My diet is comprised of really healthy, high-quality proteins and really healthy, high-quality fats. I don't need those unnecessary snacks. I'm not even hungry. And what I've realized in the first 9 days is that I wasn't hungry. I was just unnecessarily consuming those based on habits. We fall into these little habits and these habitual routines that often don't serve us. It's like I said last week in one of the videos. We're consistent and committed, but oftentimes to the wrong things. I was consistently and committedly having my midday snacks of the protein bar and or the yogurt. That was an extra 500 calories that I didn't need. Meaning if I want to be in a caloric deficit so that I stay at the weight that I'm at or a caloric maintenance, I had to burn off an extra 500 calories per day of unnecessary consumption. So that's a simple place to start. Don't even do anything radical. You don't have to change your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Just stop the unnecessary consumption. And you'll find that you're going to save yourself 500 to 1,000 calories a day. And that's going to exponentially make a massive difference in your life once you stack that upon each other for 30 days. After 30 days, guys, I'm going to save 15,000 calories. 15,000 calories in 30 days. Just by removing a bar and a silly ass yogi. Shit that I didn't even need. Not to mention, my yogurt's like $10 a pop now. So not only am I saving myself $10 a day on my yogurt, I got more money in the bank. I got more money in the body. I'm taking care of myself better. It's just by being aware of that. And then the second thing I would say to do is just to increase your hydration. Increase your water consumption. Oftentimes when you think you're hungry, you're simply just dehydrated or you're simply just thirsty. And if you'll have 8 to 16 to 32 ounces of water, you're not going to be hungry anymore. You're not going to be able to eat. You're not going to be able to consume food because your belly's going to be full and you're going to be hydrated, which is going to have a massive benefit for your digestion, your metabolic processes, your weight loss as a whole, how you feel, how you think, how you sleep, how you live. Guys, what I'm all about is this. I could care less what you weigh. I don't give a shit what the number on the scale says. What I want you to be is metabolically healthy. I want you to metabolically be living your best life, the best quality of life that you can live. And that means feeling good, both body and brain, right? Also emotional stability. I'm big on that. If you're not emotionally stable, there's a really good chance that your dietary intake is having some kind of negative effect on that. When you start eating real healthy foods that are amazing and they nourish your body and you get ultra hydrated and you're moving your body a little bit. Guys, I think I'm like 40 minutes into this wellness walk. I popped in a podcast. I just start listening. I start walking. I start thinking. I'm looking at the birds. I'm watching hummingbirds and dragonflies, and it's amazing. I don't want it to stop. I'm getting sun on my body, vitamin D. Like, it's unbelievable, and it's so simple. Everybody can walk. So do those little tiny things, guys, and it will make a massive difference in your life. Again, at the end of this 30 days, at the end of April, I'm going to save 15,000 calories. 15,000 calories in 1 month. You know what that's going to do for my metabolic fitness? I can already tell a difference in my abs in 9 days. I'm already more cut and more defined in 9 freaking days. Progress equals happiness, guys. Progress over perfection. Make little tiny changes. Start living your most authentic, optimal life. And I promise you, you're going to start to see things differently once you start to feel things differently. Love you. Have a beautiful day. All right. Bye.